Marcy, you're not too big to go over my knee.
This is Judy yelling, "Get back to the chair, Leon."
Yeah. Lydia Flynn, get your butt in the chair. Is that Lori Collins I see, who's not yet sitting? Guys, we're just going to wait 1 minute to see if they can lower the music downstairs, which is ridiculous. No stress at all. This is literally Okay, everybody, we're going to get started. I apologize for the thumping bass downstairs. There's a Sweet 16 going on. We did ask them to lower the music down a little bit as soon as they can. I know most of you know me. I'm Judy Chinitz. I'm the founder and director of Mouth to Hand Learning Center. And just to add to what Stacy said, thank you everybody for being here tonight. We have a little intro music video. This song, of course, was written by, this one was by the Left Hand Band. Later on you'll be hearing a song by the Right Hand Band. Okay, and for those of you who are mouth-to-handers, you will understand the humor here. This is called the Huckleberry Song.
She's Says you're capable, don't take less than your best. Says don't give me no crap, getting yelled at means you're blessed. And don't give me garbage, you get your ass in that chair. But getting our butts kicked shows that she cares. Don't be a huckleberry, everyone talks about the hand. Don't be a huckleberry and do it cause I know you can. Better cause you can. She makes us believe we feel like Superman. There's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be a huckleberry, everyone talks about the hand. Don't be a huckleberry and do it cause I know you can. When we're lazy, we really get it. You're not too big to go over my knee. Her belief in us makes us able to be the best we can be. Yeah, you're sure to succeed because she knows that you can. Suddenly your heart soars and you can talk with your hand. Don't be a huckleberry, everyone talks about the hand. Don't be a huckleberry and do it cause I know you can. Oh, do it cause I know you can.
I'm just going to take 30 seconds just to talk about the growth of mouth to hand this year, which has been kind of astounding. Just a few things that we've done this year. Stacy mentioned already, we opened up our new 2,400 square foot community center. So we're growing by leaps and bounds. We have greatly increased our community class offerings. We now offer math from beginners through multiple levels of calculus. We have biology now. We have high school level chemistry. This coming week, we're starting our first dance class and our first art class. This is on top of our book clubs, poetry clubs, songwriting clubs, and more. We began our new communication partner training program, which we have now 35 or more new communication partners trained, about which we're really excited. The newsletter board, I hope you all are getting the newsletter board. We have over 350 subscribers to our monthly newsletter now, which is really great, a great voice for the guys. We have 29 student blogs, which you can catch on the Mouth to Hand website. So please all take a few minutes and read through them. They're just beyond amazing. On June 1st, we're going to be co-hosting with Ableist, a very large not-for-profit in Connecticut. We're co-hosting our first conference. So we're starting small, but it's a sort of test the waters thing, and we hope next year to really dive in, if it goes well, and do a really much bigger conference. And finally, Stacy also mentioned our ribbon cutting ceremony, which greatly increased awareness in our community. We had, beyond standing room only, we were pouring out the door, so many people came. We had the mayor and his wife there, the deputy mayor, we had our town board here, we had many members of the Chamber of Commerce. So that was actually a really great event. All right, let's move on. Anne, where's Anne? And drum roll. Come on out, the handers. The non-speakers of the Mouth to Hand Learning Center. This year we are starting with a music video by Trevor Mason, 26 years old, and this is a sing-along.
Maybe they strike out every time they're up. night. Maybe they drown in the freaky style race. Rise up, you non-speakers, fight. Who could not row if Noah's flood did come? Who could impale themselves with their own javelin's flight? Who'd miss every throw at the basketball net? Rise up, you non-speakers, fight.
Everybody!
Who are the ultimate warriors?
Warriors!
Who always fight to the end on their athletic ability. I wouldn't depend. Who laughs in the face of calculus tests? Who doesn't know failure cause their answer's always right? Who should you turn to for their higher GPAs? Rise up, you non-speakers, fight. Who are the ultimate warriors?
Warriors!
Who always fight to the end on their athletic ability. I wouldn't depend. Who prefers Mozart to rap and hip-hop? Who knows the meaning of words like Benedict? Who says Ravel when others say Swift? Rise up, you non-speakers, fight. Who are the ultimate warriors?
Warriors!
Who always fight to the end, on their athletic ability. I wouldn't depend. Who are the ultimate warriors? Who always fight to the end, on their athletic ability. I wouldn't depend.
Aaron, 18 years old. Progress report. Aaron recently started with us and is making amazing progress. He is in the middle of transitioning onto our 26-letter letterboard. He always runs in with a smile on his face, ready to work, and we know that he'll fully transition fast and share with us so many of his thoughts soon. My son, Alex Foreman, the me that is. There was a me who was meant to be. There was a me that excelled, shone like the sun and gleamed like the moon, sparkled and glowed, ignited and soared. The me that was meant to be appeared like rainbow waterfalls, laughing and leaping, varied and vital. And the stars danced in my dreams, and I smiled, so glad to be the me that was meant to be. And the me that is meant to be saw that smile in the mirror. I am the me that was meant to be. Allie. Progress report. Allie's an effervescent young lady who is steadily building her skills with beautiful accuracy on the 3 boards and is now transitioning to a 26-letter board. Allie always comes to her sessions with a positive attitude, ready to learn and excited to demonstrate what she knows, which is a lot. Andre. Progress report. Andre has seen a lot of improvement with his accuracy and getting his eyes on the board before spelling. We are on the 26-letter board now, and he has been answering semi-opens reliably. Recently, he has been coming in, sitting down, and has been very attentive and ready to work. Keep up the great work, Andre. Anthony Piccolino. M2H magic. Many times over the course of this past year, I think to myself that there's no problem that can't be fixed if you just keep trying. That's an exaggeration, I know. After all, death and taxes can't be defeated. But so much more is in our control than I used to believe. I know that my dyspraxia can't be cured, but I also know that it can be made to matter less. In thinking about it, I came to realize that that is the real magic of mouth to hand. When you are at mouth to hand, or you come to learn that you're normal, you just talk differently. Some people are tall, some are short, some white, some dark, some thin, some round. Some talk with their mouths and some with their hand. It just doesn't matter. We are all people. And that is the kind of magic, and I would be willing to bet that you are all feeling it right now. Big Ben Fisher. The ember. My light was dying. It was an ember, weak, struggling to keep its essence from the blackness. Blinking red, then orange, then yellow, so pale, almost gone. A blazing heat, a fire, a flame of love, a voice, a light. I see, I know. So warm, I am reignited. Brett Chaffrin. Limitless. The telescope of my eyes looks into the night sky. There is no ceiling now. There are no walls. I feel the endless, restless wind carrying with it secrets of how, when, and why. The breath of knowledge fills my lungs, and it wills me to live and learn and love. There are no limits now. The universe is placed in the palm of my hand. Wonder and awe, the infinity of wisdom. There are stars now past the outer limits. The universe expands from the confines of my mind. Carly. I started S2C in the fall with not expecting real results. Never very hopeful that I would talk. But fate stepped in, giving me help by introducing me to S2C. Now the whole world can see me as I live my dreams. This makes me so very joyful because history will remember M2H saved my life. Colin. Progress report. Colin's been at M2H for only 2 months, and he's been crushing it so far. His attention to detail and motivation to learn have contributed to the significant progress he's already made thus far. And without a doubt, we will continue to make as his spelling journey unfolds. Daniele. Talking is the key to happiness. I am happy to report my life has gotten better exponentially. I am in a group with other spellers. Never in my life did I consider I would be analyzing poems. I have left my old friend loneliness behind, and I am never looking back. Thank you, Mouth to Hand, for helping unlock happiness. It is the best treasure of all time. Dario. Progress report. Dario's seen a lot of improvement in regulation recently. He sits for longer and really starts scanning before poking letters he wants. Before we know it, he'll be talking nonstop. Davi. I don't know where Davi is. The real Davi. This is the real Davi talking. The real Davi. Yup. The real Davi is intelligent. The real Davi loves science and math and wants to read lots of literature. The real Davi stores a lot of information in his brain. He is excellent in so many ways, and he is personable to a fault. In the here and now, he yells from the rooftops. Now he yells every day in every way. The message is, nothing is going to stop him. Declan Toth. Being better. Every year since I started at M2H, I find that when I reflect on the past year, I am proud of my accomplishments. My first year, I was getting better at spelling. It was incredibly difficult for me. My second year, I continued to improve and I started learning age-appropriate material. My third year, I not only mastered spelling, I began to write poetry and learn tons of new things from math to science. I feel like every year I become a new and improved Declan. This past year was the best of all. I have started to push the process of learning to type without a communication partner. I am making great progress and I have typed several sentences entirely by myself. I am determined to someday walk into my school and type by myself to tell them to jump in a lake. I have hallmark momenting when I tell you that I'm so lucky in my mom because she pushes me to be better and to try harder. And of course, Judy kicks my ass if I'm doing a crappy job. Edison Lima. Blessed. Growing up in Mouth to Hand has completely changed who I am. I am confident in a way that will make my life much better. If I hadn't been brought to see Judy when I was 13, everything would be different. I would be spending my days sitting in a classroom for the cognitively disabled, adding 1 + 1 on a calculator. What are my days like now, 4 years later? Well, I'm homeschooled in 10th grade. I come to Mouth to Hand most days for everything from my teen group to math. I am getting educated, I have friends, and I have fun. But most importantly of all, I am the person I was meant to be if I hadn't developed dyspraxia. I can say absolutely that I would have been outgoing and extroverted. I would have been on the debate team or model UN. The thing is, I am that person now. Judy saw it in me and declared me her wing boy years ago. She gave me opportunities to speak in public, like being on panels and talking to classes of neurotypical students. I am the director of public relations here, which gives me an opportunity to talk to visitors and other important people. I am fortunate beyond measure to have parents who didn't give up on me. I am one of the lucky few non-speakers who were certainly blessed to be taken to Mouth to Hand. Eric Barney, Cascade. A time was in my life when happiness and I were strangers. A time was in my life when I knew only grief that was so overwhelming it colored everything in shades of murky gray. Into my grief came at first a wisp of yellow sunshine, came a trickle of gold, and then a torrent of rainbows. The cascading hues streamed over me, washing grief away. The world became a collage of colors. And when I looked out of my own eyes, all I could see is happiness. Gavin, I hope you guys are watching on Facebook. Belief in me. I am Gavin Howarth. I have so much love for Mouth to Hand. My life is infinitely better since meeting Judy. I have started to believe in myself more than what others have assumed of me. I am thoughtful, I am caring, I am capable. I don't need to let other people bring me down. I can do whatever I set my mind to. Life is better now. Hank is our youngest speller. Progress report, he's our newest and youngest. He is already a dynamo on the 3 sensory boards. This little guy is working hard and so very determined. We are excited to watch him take off and hear what he has to say. Jake, progress report. Jake is a strong speller that advanced quickly to the 26-letter board with his accuracy and determination. He is able to reliably answer complex semi-opens With a little more work on regulation, he'll soon be openly talking. So watch this space next year. Jake will be talking for himself. And our second Jake Sauber. My name is Jake Sauber, and I am a 16-year-old speller who lives in Yorktown Heights, New York, with my family. I give my family a lot of credit for recognizing that I am very smart and for bringing me to Mouth to Hand. At my high school, no one treats me like I am smart. I wish we could go there and show them. I believe that learning to spell to communicate has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. I love that I can say what is on my mind. I attend the teen group at Mouth to Hand, and I have friends for the first time. I hope to continue to go to Mouth to Hand and look for more classes to attend. Jason. The world after spelling. I have been spelling for several years now, and let me tell you, these years are the happiest of my life. Certainly I was happy to be a member of my family before spelling, but that was the only good thing. My after spelling world is filled with wonderfulness. Wishes come true every day at Mouth to Hand, and that happened for me. I get warm inside just thinking about this place. Many times a day, even when I'm not here, I think about it and smile. Walking into Mouth to Hand is like walking into a magical place. Love practically drips down the walls. That's putting it mildly. It's like a love shower there. And my girl, Jocelyn Cutie. Hallmark moment. I'm looking at her mom. It is my second gala. Last year I had just begun to talk on the board. So many wonderful things have happened this past year now that I can talk. Hallmark moment, because it drives my mother crazy when I type that. I get teary, and that word drives her crazy too, thinking about how much my life has changed. I am able to write poetry and study literature. I can talk to my parents and friends. I have hope that my life will be happy in spite of my disability. Little Johnny Hood. That's my guy. The tomorrow we deserve. I belong in the normal classroom. I am totally just as smart as the other kids. Disabilities do not necessarily mean that we can't be mainstreamed. Since Miss Judy taught me to spell when I was 7, the world is changing. More and more there is an understanding that we belong in real school. I go to regular school now, and I even performed by myself in the talent show. No longer should we be shoved into stupid special needs schools and classes. I believe our future is bright. You tell him, John. Jordan Schoenfeld. I am saved. I am absolutely beside myself lately because Judy saved me from a really horrible fate. I am in my 30s and truly am really quite impaired. But listen to me talk now because she knew I could. You definitely saved me, Judy. Listen to me talk, everyone. My name is Jordan, and I am in here, and now everyone can meet me. Julian, looking ahead. All our lives we had to hear how intellectually disabled we are. We were forced to sit there in silence while teachers with far less intelligence than us waxed lyrical about our stunted intellects. I will never forget the things I was forced to endure. But having the ability to talk now is like a healing elixir that makes everything totally okay. I have the strength to put it all behind me and close the door on that horrible past. My eyes look forward now and see a vastly more beautiful future. That future is one I'm excited to live. Justin Avenanti. I love M2H. The reason we non-speakers love it here at Mouth to Hand is that it's the only place really where we are treated like normal people. It's the only place that levels up. Certainly I like the other programs I go to currently, but this is the only one I love. I can be my real self here. I can talk to friends and tell jokes. I can write my comic blog and tease Judy. Judy suffers my antics with grace and good humor. I make her laugh, and that's really fun. Anne is a hoot, and Bryant is great. They all know that I am the class clown, and they put up with my tomfoolery. I love this place. My girl Caitlin. My happy place. What gives me joy? The math I learn here at Mouth to Hand. I love my poetry group and my book club. I love literature and hearing Judy explain things I didn't see when I was reading. No matter how awful I feel about myself, coming to Mouth to Hand always makes me feel valued and loved. This place is joy. So walking through the doors is like entering into a new world where happiness is the very air you breathe. I find joy in the people that I love. Being disabled is horrible, but at least I have some sources of joy. Mouth to Hand is my happy place. Katie, progress report. Katie has made so much progress in her confidence and skill acquisition. She brings her winning smile to M2H each week and works hard during her sessions. It has been an exciting year of growth for her, and we are excited to see what the future brings. Go, Katie. Keith Makar, a heartfelt thank you. This past year was incredibly difficult for me. I ended up developing terrible depression, but my mom persevered and got me the help I needed. And so I want to make this piece about moms and dads who never stop trying to help us. This room is filled with people who persevered. Definitely, I am incredibly lucky that my mom is like a pit bull. Moms, you rock because no one says no to you. Dads, you rock because you support us beyond. Thank you from all of us for never giving up. Kevin Berger. Hi, my name is Kevin. I am 32. I sometimes dream that I can talk, and now I can. It is the best thing I've ever done. I am so happy. Kamani. Progress report. Kamani is a brand new speller, but he's come a long way from our first meeting when he ran out the door. Due to his determination and precision, he quickly got onto the 26-letter board, and by the middle of our last session, he was able to answer a simple semi-open. Keep up the great work, Kamani, and you'll be talking in no time. Kyle Flynn. Miracles. 4 years ago, hell turned into heaven for me. The shift happened in the basement of Judy's house. For the first time, someone believed in me. That feeling of euphoria I had at that moment has only strengthened over the years. Spelling is incredibly difficult for me, but now finally I can do it. That is what the power of belief can do. It works miracles. Landon, progress report. Landon is a new speller who's working very hard on his motor skills as he navigates the 3 sensory boards. He has made great progress since he started in the fall. Landon brings his infectious smile and sense of humor and lots of energy to each session. Watch out, world. Here comes Landon. Laura. My girl Laura. The greatest place. I am probably the happiest person in the world these days. I love my life now in spite of everything, which was remarkable considering that I am non-speaking. I guess that's the magic of Mouth to Hand. You can't be unhappy if you get to come here. I get a total giggle attack when I come. I can't stop smiling and laughing. Nothing is better than hearing Judy call me a huckleberry and tell me to get my scrawny ass into a chair. It's like she expects us to behave normally, and so we get more normal. This place has completely changed my life. I love it more than I can say. Lada! Trapped no longer. This is the greatest day of my life. The dream I totally have had all my life is that people would think I was intelligent. They always thought I was cognitively disabled. Today, I am writing this because one place on earth saw me differently. Mouth to Hand saw me inside this body, trapped. They believed in me. Leon Roy! Until Higgs started, Leon was our youngest speller. He's now 7. I love Judy. My name is Leon Roy. Judy is my hero because she taught me to talk. When I grow up, I will be a scientist. I will cure dyspraxia so we can talk. I am very smart. I am like the smartest 7-year-old on earth. The thing is, Judy is the most wonderful, magical lady ever. I can talk, and that is magic. Leon! Belief in us. It is no secret that I'm the most motorically impaired student at M2H. After 4.5 years, spelling is still hard for me. I always still need so much help to spell. But having Judy is really one of my greatest blessings in that she's never given up on me. That unwavering belief in me means that one day I will succeed. Those teachers that could see nothing in me but disability never taught me a single thing. I have only succeeded in controlling my hand because it was never doubted by Judy that I could. That's the thing about teachers. It means the difference between success and failure if they do or they don't believe in their students. Judy can't believe in us more. Logie, Logan Harnisher. I'm going to apologize in advance, but I made Logan a promise. I'm going to have to sing. I am probably the happiest person in the room tonight. Yeah, I know that many of my fellow non-speakers are thinking the same thing, but really it is me. Why, you ask? My parents love me enough to listen to my silent voice. The greatest blessing of being able to talk is to be heard, especially when we need help. To be heard is so life-changing that words fail me. I needed help, and I was able to ask for it. And they heard me and listened, and I got help. My body and mind are calming down, and I am so grateful that I would sing if my flippin' mouth worked. So instead, I'll sing on the letterboard, and Judy has to sing it out loud for me. Me, 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 me. Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. Let us sing the song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. I would only do that for Logan. And it's never happening again. Renzo! Coming to Mouth to Hand. Seeing Judy may certainly change my life. There are no words to explain how totally wonderful it is to talk to her. The really interesting thing is that I could talk to her immediately. That has never happened before. Sometimes I can't think when I'm with other people. Judy made it easy to think. Needing CPs sucks. One day I hope I won't need one, but until then, there's Judy. Lucas? I was lost at the end of my rope, and then you came to save me. Trauma cords melt away in your presence. Dark forces hide when you enter, cowering in energetic overwhelm. You are my worst enemy and my best friend. Insisting I face head-on the deep and powerful energetic nets in which I am entrapped. You love me quite as I am. Negative energies have diminished power over me when you are near. My essential self expresses itself more. You see so deeply, so simply. You love so poignantly. You are extraordinary in your expression of hope. Thank you. It is hope I most needed. Doctors, therapists, teachers, and loved ones have found me. You came through the door, told me I was lovable, told me I was caring and extremely smart. You saw into my heart to see the real me buried under the layers of trauma and anguish and tribal suppression. You saw me and resurrected my broken spirit. You are my inspiration and my granddad, soul level. You see through my stems, you see into my soul. I love you as I have loved no other person. In the words of you two, your song saved my life. I hope to return your kindness one day. Big Luke Gilmore. Great thoughts. We can say that we are unlucky and feel very sorry for ourselves. I am not saying that it's not justified. Having dyspraxia or autism or whatever when you want to call this disability sucks. And we did lose out on an education and suffer in inappropriate school placements. These are the realities we have to live with all our lives. But lately, I actually don't find myself brooding anymore. There are too many good things happening that crowd out the negativity. For example, there's thinking about my blog, or the latest book we are reading in my book club. And there's thinking about a poem by Shelley, or interesting math problems. There's a birthday party, or a holiday party, or a dance. There's the games we play here, or the gala to plan for. So with all those happy and interesting things to think about, there's no time to brood. And if I have a down moment, I just think about these things and I am happy again. So thank you, Mouth to Hand, for making even a non-speaking life happy and fulfilling. Mark Hallmeister. I am Mark. My diagnosis is Fragile X, a genetic condition, which means by its definition that I'm supposed to be automatically cognitively disabled. So all my life, that's how everyone saw me. But Judy ignored that, and from the moment I walked into her office, she saw only Mark. Certainly I look impaired on the outside, but on the inside I am not. To have people look past a disability and see me means more than I can say. Mouth to Hand is the one place I can go where I am seen for who I am inside. I am not my disability, I am Mark. Massimo. Only good dreams now. The old me is gone, never to return. All my life before M2H is like a bad dream. It looked like the worst nightmare possible. I am finally personally succeeding at making my dreams come true. I am studying for the high school equivalency exam. I am studying with a person who sees only my abilities, and she's quite pretty too. And now that I can talk, I don't shut up. If I had told my past self all this, I would have thought that I'm delusional. But luckily, dreams can come true. Matthew Bahani. Uh-oh. What's going on, Mishki? Someday is today. I am really happy that I'm giving my mom the recognition she deserves. My mother so deserves credit for getting me the help I needed. She instinctively knew I was not intellectually disabled. My intellectual disability, which was just my inability to talk, influenced my education. I have many memories of when I was not made to feel smart. It not only made me feel not smart, it made me incredibly mad. I worried that I would never be able to truly communicate. I was getting to the point where I hated my entire existence. The minute I stepped into Mouth to Hand, I immediately felt at ease. I never allowed myself to not believe I could talk one day, and I am talking today. Maddie Delgadio. our own slice of heaven. Mouth to hand is heaven on earth. This is the best place for spellers. I really love learning. This place has it all. Thank you, Judy, for creating a haven for us. Michael Hansen, progress report. Michael always comes in with a huge smile on his face, ready to work. We are working on keeping his eyes on the board. We recently switched to stencil with stylus, and it's really slowed him down, giving him the time to look before poking. His accuracy is improving, and we hope to fully transition to the 26-letter board soon. You are a joy to work with, Michael, and we can't wait to hear your voice. Nick Biaggi. Listen, appearances can be deceiving. Beneath the veil lies a mystery. People's hearts cannot be seen with eyes. They can only be felt with a heart that listens. Listen to our hearts. They beat a song of love and compassion. They sing of happiness and freedom. Poetic rhythms pulse inside our minds, where light and beauty refuge. Outsides can tell lies, the heart cannot. To feel the truth, listen to your heart. Noah Howard. I am Noah Howard, and I'm a proud speller. I love to learn, work out, and listen to music in my free time. I've not been able to visit M2H as much as I would like, but my appreciation still grows. Without meeting Judy and building our friendship, I don't think I would be the man I am today. Thank you, Judy. I owe my wonderful life to you and Mouth to Hand. Paul Klein, magic. Every year my family goes to Uruguay for months in the winter. And every year, the minute I walk back into Mouth to Hand, I am overwhelmed with joy. This place is the most wonderful in the world. It will be the worst day of the year when I have to leave for South America, and it is the best day when I come home. The entire time I am away, I miss Judy more than I can say. Mouth to Hand is magical. Pete Roche. Now. Today we are the toast of the town. This night we glow like stars we appear. The red carpet is strewn with rose petals for us. It's the greatest night of the year. No longer are we misunderstood. No longer are we only disabled. No longer are we thought nonverbal. No longer are we mislabeled. Now we are celebrated for who we are. Now people know the real us inside. Now we can finally speak for ourselves. The doors are open wide. Raquel. Spelling has been a lifesaver. I love that I can finally say what I really mean. Sometimes my mouth says things I don't really mean. Thanks, Mouth to Hand, for teaching me how to bring out the real me. Big Rocco! Rocco! I have a hard time reading this poem without crying, just going to warn you all. November 2021. Sitting and waiting for the world to pass by. Sitting and waiting for nothing to happen. Sitting, waiting, no hope, nothing. Why bother to think? Why bother to look? Why bother to dream? The days drifted by, what did it matter? The years slipped away. I sat. A cold day in November, the doors opened wide. The wind blew in a world that was new. My drifting mind was summoned from its wanderings. For the first time, the mist parted. Talk to me. The command pierced the veil. For the first time, I looked through my own eyes. For the first time, my ears heard more than noise. For the first time, I felt a familiar touch. For the first time, my mind held a thought. Talk to me, echoed in the vacuum of my mind. Talk to me, called out to the emptiness. My mind heeded the call. I wanted to live. Talk to me, woke me up. Yes, I will talk to you. And I did. Is that like I didn't warn you? Rory! Joy. I am not angry anymore. Now I definitely can talk. I'm glad this teaches non-speakers not to miss out on real life. Now I experience real joy. Ryan! Found. This time last year I was lost. I was inside this body, but no one knew how to find me. Then one day Ryan was found. We met Judy and she saw me inside here. You cannot understand the joy and the fear I felt. She saw me, but what if my parents couldn't? What if they never found out that I am Ryan? However, the real Ryan was not only seen, but saved. Thank you. Sander! Someday is now. A few months ago, I was suddenly able to control my hand and talk. My mom started crying, so Judy did too. It was the best moment of my life. To be actually able to talk was the most amazing thing. It was like I could breathe. Happiness flooded my heart and I never looked back. My mom certainly blubbed like a baby. I told her that I needed to not be in school for the cognitively disabled, and she worked miracles and got me into a real school. I believe now that I can make my life mean something. I can get my high school diploma now. I'm going to be a scientist and cure dyspraxia. I think he's going to work with Leon. Thank you, Judy, for freeing me. Sean. Progress report for our Sean. Sean has had a dramatic improvement ever since we switched over to typing. He's been able to answer semi-opens reliably and has been so patient with himself on finding the letter before poking. It's always a joy to work with him. This time next year, watch for Sean's own words here. Stephen. Progress report for Stephen is an emerging open speller who has put in so much hard work this year. He comes into each session with a big grin on his face as he races to his chair. He recently said, "I'm totally happy because I'm not inside in silence anymore." You are right, Stephen, and we just can't wait to hear more from you. Tyler! This Tyler. The difference between my life now and the pre-spelling years is mind-blowing. 3.5 years ago, I was in school in a class for the profoundly cognitively impaired. It was hell. I am still totally shocked by the changes in my circumstances. Today, I am in college, and I hope that someday I will get my degree. I am the happiest person on the planet these days. I have tons of friends. I get to do fun and meaningful things all the time. And my mother finally knows the real me. I am not Tyler, the autistic, cognitively impaired person I was thought to be. I am Tyler, who is non-speaking, intelligent, loves knowledge and learning, and is outgoing but intense. I am Tyler, who is eager to feel normal and who does more and more often. I am Tyler, who is happiness itself these days. My addiction. Every 2 weeks I have insomnia. I get so excited that I'm going to mount a hand in the morning that I can't sleep. People People here need to understand what M2H means to we non-speakers. People here need to understand what M2H means. Sorry, I read that. It is the proverbial light in the darkness. It is the model of everything a center for the disabled should be, mainly because in it, no one cares if you are disabled. At M2H, people are just people. To walk through the door means for a little while, you are just a normal person. And that feeling is like nothing else on earth. So my insomnia will continue once every 2 weeks because I am an M2H addict, looking forward to my next hit. Vinny! The real Vinny. The magic of M2H is that everyone here believes in you. From the minute you first walk in for your very first session, they believe in you even though you can't talk yet. That belief never wavers even if you struggle to get your body to listen to your brain. Spelling was ridiculously difficult for me for a long time. It was frustrating beyond belief. But Bryant, Miss Lori, and Miss Judy never gave up on me, and now I can talk to all of them and my mom. M2H is literally the greatest place on earth. I am real Vinny now, not stupid, non-talking Vinny who is in class for the cognitively disabled. Real Vinny is super smart and loves math, writing poetry, and songs. Real Vinny is happy. I love mouth to hands. Will, progress report. Will has a wonderful sense of humor and always comes to M2H ready to roll. He has been working very hard on his motor skills and is answering semi-open questions with good accuracy. He's beginning to transition to a 26-letter board, and we can't wait to hear what he has to say. You've got this, Will. Zach Demetrius, the real me. Because of M2H, I am Zach. Of course you are Zach, you are thinking. I am not Zach, though, without a voice. No voice, Zach is cognitively impaired and belongs in a special needs class. He's only a figment of others' imaginations. The real Zach with a voice is the actual me. I am the guy who loves classical music more than anything. I am the guy who writes poetry and stories. Zach with a voice is funny and interesting. Because my mom took me to see Judy, I morphed into Zach with a voice. I love being the real me. And last and definitely not least is my Zora. Happiness. It wraps you up in a blanket of laughter and warms you with the fire of love. It tickles you with a feather of kindness and hugs you with the arms of friendship. It feeds you with wishes that come true and bathes you with smiles. It showers you with beauty and caresses you with joy. It is happiness.
Started with one, then went too far. More people came and continue to grow. Packed like sardines, we needed more room. Judy ended up renting all about this go. With a walk down the street, with a certain smile, there's so much love that it leaks out the door. You find that you want to linger a while. Love washes the town like the waves on the shore. Everybody's feeling it, the love is spreading. Can't wait to see where the love brings in. Every A-lister comes when we throw a party, it's the affair. The stars are going too. Everybody wants to be feeling in the long guest list. Looks like the world's losing. When Judy talks, the world stops to listen. She's not the president, speed dial list. Everybody wants to be wrapped in love. That woozy affection is hard to resist. Do you need a hug? Not the hand. Oozes with love and care. It's the capital of the country. Love you leave. Walking on air. If the whole world like half the hand in 10 seconds flat, there be peace everywhere. We follow like unicorns across the land. The aliens have come because they want to be there. Yes, everybody's feeling it. Love is spreading. Can't wait to see where the love train's headed. Oh, everybody's feeling it. Love is spreading. Can't wait to see where the love train's headed. There were thoughts I couldn't say. There were words I couldn't share. There was only darkness and despair. In the world of empty, I felt I was finally free. 26 letters were everything. Those 26 were the key. We were hidden inside ourselves, just waiting to be found. We were locked inside the cages, but now we are spellbound. I can write now about friendship, write odes to my favorite meal. I can expound on the beauty of springtime, tell people just how I feel. Learn about music and poetry, can talk like other folks. I can sing all my dreams to the world, I can laugh at my jokes. We were hidden inside ourselves, just waiting to be found. We were locked inside the cages, but now we are spellbound. I can order from a restaurant menus, tell my mom what to cook. I can't complain when there's not enough video. I can go on through the book. Used to have an audience since only I could hear my poems, songs and jokes, and he was no one but me. No one to share my thoughts with, I was all alone. But now I'm spellbound and my words are free. We were hidden inside ourselves, waiting to be found. We were locked inside the cages, but now we are spellbound. We were hidden inside ourselves, waiting to be found. We were locked inside the cages, but now we are spellbound.
Thank you everybody for your support, your generosity, and please spend a lot of money out there. Thank you guys. Deb, Lori, Val, Paulie, Anne, Brian, please meet me by this step and repeat.
I just wanted to direct everyone back to the silent auction items. We will be closing out the silent auction within the next, I meant to say this at 8, so I'm going to say in the next 15 minutes approximately. I did notice that some items only got a couple of bids. One, this may have changed, but one was the massage gift certificates from Massage Envy. Those were $160 gift certificates, and I only noticed a couple of bids up to about $100. So if you like massages, you might want to go and check those out. And there's also a bunch of other things. So please, Peggy, Judy's asking if you can please step out, maybe for a picture. Thank you. So please check out the silent auction items. We will be closing out the auction soon, and also the 50/50 raffle. If you haven't bought your 50/50 raffle ticket, this is the time to do it. Okay, thank you.